Morning students. Today we will learn new chapter, new topic, more about plant. So first here about plants reproduction. So we should know first what is reproduction. Reproduction, that means the process by which living things produce their young ones. So living things produce their new kinds, same kinds. So here plants reproduction. So as we know that all living things need reproduce for their young ones. So plants also living things. So plants also need reproduction. So plants also need reproduction in three ways. First of all, plants reproduce through seeds. Plants reproduce through their other parts, and also plants reproduce through spores. So first, generally we know that most of the plants reproduce through seeds. Seeds grow into a seedling, and then seedling grow into a new plants. Later I will discuss more about seeds. Now the second point, some plants reproduce through parts of other plants. What is parts of other plant? Other plant, that means leaves, stem, root. Some plants are there that can make their new plants through roots, such as carrot, radish, beetroot, etc. Some plants are there, they make their new plants from leaves, such as bryophyllum. Bryophyllum leaves make their new plants from leaves. And next one is stem. Some plants are there, they can grow from their stem. If you cut down a sugarcane stem and then then this cutting stem also make a new plant. So this type of process is called stem cutting process. Next one is some plants reproduce through spores. What is spores? Some plants are there, such as fern, moss, bacteria, etc. They do not produce any type of seeds or flowers. They reproduce through spores. What is spores? Spores is a reproductive cell that capable to produce new plants. Next, plants do not produce flowers and seeds are called non-flowering plants. Why non-flowering plants? Because they do not produce any type of flower or seeds. They produce through spores. Already I have told in earlier what is spores. Spores is a reproductive cell. If you watch the fern leaves properly, then you can see tiny dark dots are there. These dots are called sori. So inside the sori, spores are produced. Spore in found. This is the reproductive system of plants. Next one is structure of seed. Structure of seed. This is a structure of a seed. Inside structure, and this is the external structure. If you cut down a seed, you can divide two parts, internal or external. So this part, the thin outer layer of the seed is called seed coat. The outer covering of the seed is called seed coat, and the function of seed coat is seed coat protects the baby plant. That means inside there is a baby plant is there, and the seed coat protects the baby plant. Beneath the seed coat or under the seed coat, seed leaves are there. Seed leaves, they are called cotyledons. Seed leaves, what is the function of seed leaves? Seed leaves provide nourishment. Nourishment, that means nutrients. Nourishment to the seedling. When the seedling need growing, the seedling need also food. And this food provided by seed leaves or cotyledons. Between the cotyledons, baby plant is there, and this baby plant is called embryo. Embryo has two parts. There are two parts in an embryo. One is baby shoot, and the next one is baby root. We all know that root and shoot. Shoot, that means grow upwards, and root, that means grow inside the soil. The baby shoot and the baby root. Next, so some say cotyledons. The outer structure of the seed is called seed coat, and beneath the seed coat, seed leaves are there, or cotyledons. So all seeds have cotyledons. Some seeds have two cotyledons. They are called dicotyledons or dicots. Di means double or two. Two cotyledons are there. That's why dicotyledons, such as bean, gram, apple, etc. Dicotyledon seed. Some of these seed of plants here and there, one cotyledon, and this is called monocotyledons or monocots. Mono means one. That's why monocotyledons, such as maize, wheat, rice, etc. They are called monocotyledon seed. Next, germination of seed. Germination means the process by which seed grows into a proper plant. This is called germination. So students, let us see how seed germinate into a proper plant. Germination is the process by which organism grows from a seed or similar structure. Germination process needs of air, water and sunlight. If any one of these condition is absent, the seed will be not germinate properly. So student, this is the structure of germination of seed. First, we can show the seed in the soil. Shown means germinate or put in the soil. So when the seed is shown in the soil, it absorbs water from the soil and that helps in bursting of the seed. This is the first stage of germination. The part that comes out first is called baby root. That means which part comes first? Root part comes first. It grows downward. Downwards means under the soil and helps the seed to anchor the soil. What is meaning by anchor? Anchor the soil means firm or catch the root properly or firmly to the soil. Next, the baby shoot comes out and grows towards the sunlight or upward parts. This new plant has small root and small shoot is called seedling. This one, small root and small shoot, both part is present. That's why this is called seedling. Then the shoot start forming leaves. Then the shoot part, that means upward parts, forming leaves. Grow, they start preparing. When the leaves grow, they start preparing food. That means photosynthesis. Whole the leaves, we know that already. The leaves are the kitchen of plant because leaves make food for the whole plants. So this is called photosynthesis, and during photosynthesis, plants make their own food. Next one is dispersal of seeds. What is dispersal of seed? Dispersal means spreading from far away from parent plant. So the process by which seeds and fruits scattered away from parent plant is known as dispersal of seeds. Seeds are dispersed by various natural agents such as like wind, water, animal and explosion. So now discuss the dispersal of seeds. First of all, dispersed by wind. We know that wind blows gently or slowly. When the wind blows gently, some seeds of leaves, they are very light in weight. They flow with the wind and they change their place from one place to another place, and they change their place and they can move there. They can grow there. So this is the dispersed by wind, such as maple tree. Next one is dispersed by water. How seed dispersed by water? We know that generally coconut plants grow in near the sea area or pond area. So when the seed of coconut fall in the water, they flow with the water or floating on the water. And this type of process is called dispersed by water. Example, coconut. Next one is dispersed by animals. Some of these seeds plants there some hooks or spines. Hooks or spines like fruits. When they fall on the ground, some animals and they stick on their furry animal's body. When the fruits fall on the ground, an animal's furry body stick with them. When the animals move from one place to another place, the seeds stuck them. And they change. When the animals move, the seed also move there, and from that place they also grow. So this is the dispersed by animals. One place to another place, change through animals, but change by animals. Next one is dispersed by explosion. Explosion means bursting. When these seeds burst or explode when they become dry. When some seeds are there, when they become dry, they exploded or burst out. The force of explosion helps these seeds scatter away from one place to another place. So this is the process of dispersed by explosion. Example, pea pod, poppy seeds. This is the process of dispersed by explosion. So hope students you have understood very properly. Again I am repeating same as usual. You have to learn your book line by line, each and every sentence properly. Again you have any confusion, then ask in comment box. So today, thank you.